Greetings, people. Yard Reviews, a show where I give you a multicultural perspective on all things film and television. I'm your host Sadiq, and I'm joined by my co-host Irv.
Hello.
Dan the man's not here today, so Irv's behind the camera.
Shout out to Dan and his one-liners.
Shout out to Dan. I'm missing those one-liners, homie. Anyway, this is the movie news section of the show. We're just going to talk about some tidbits of news. Tons of comic book news, movie news this week. So please get ready for it. But let's just start off. Irv, what's the first topic?
Okay, so first we saw the Star Wars trailer that's just been released.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a Star Wars fan, and I was like,
Yo, I'm a moderate Star Wars fan. I'm not a
Yeah.
huge Star Wars fan, but I know my cousin is, and like a lot of my friends
Yeah.
are. And just even watching this trailer, just the last part when you saw Han and Chewie, that's just emotions.
Yeah,
right
that
there, you
was,
know what I mean?
that
That
was
was
good.
that was crazy. That was just dope. It just goes straight. It goes to just affirm that, yo, listen, it's real. You know what I mean? It's happening. These people are in it. The original cast is there, and that's what this whole thing is all about. So that got me excited. A lot of other things. I mean, who's this new Sith Lord? You know what I mean? This Kylo Ren dude. What's he? You know,
I don't
it's
know
like
anything that you're
I have
saying
no
right now.
idea what the hell's going on. I just hope it's a good movie. J.J. Abrams is behind it. I mean, listen. I just hope it's a good movie. I hope they give us a good movie, and that's all I'm waiting for. So we can just move on, because people have seen this trailer a million times already.
Yeah.
You know, 22 million hits on YouTube
Already?
right now, as we speak. But by tomorrow, it's up to 40 and whatever.
Billion.
Yeah, you know what I mean. This is going to get
Who knows?
ridiculous. So yeah, next topic.
Vin Diesel, this is going to be an odd combination. So Vin Diesel and Chris Tucker
Yeah.
are joining the cast of Billy Flynn's Long Halftime Walk, which is based on a screen adaptation of the Ben Fountain novel. So Vin Diesel plays a soldier, and Chris Tucker will play a movie producer, and he's making a film about the character Joe Owen, who survives battle in Iraq with his fellow soldiers. So yeah, that's a bit of a random combination, but
Yeah, I mean,
sounds interesting.
Who's it directed by?
It's directed by Ang Lee.
Ang Lee. Okay,
Yeah,
well, listen.
so that's gonna be
Ang Lee, behind the camera. Well, first and foremost, Chris Tucker, yo. I mean, Chris Tucker, like, we haven't seen him since Rush Hour, really.
not even Russian. No, he was in Silver Linings Playbook, which like
he was actually. Yeah, that is so true.
But it's kind of been
Yeah,
sporadic.
he's just been like,
appearances.
very scarce. I mean, I think he did like a comedy show like recently. I'm not sure what he's really up to, but I mean, if he's in a film with Ang Lee, you know that at least he still has some gravitas to pull these roles. So I mean, I'm looking forward to what he brings. I mean, he normally brings like a comedic element. I mean, a movie film producer. Of course, he's gonna be like the comic relief in this film, but then we're talking about what's his name in the lead?
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel. So Vin Diesel is going to bring his
now Vin Diesel's name has got bank behind it, innit?
Yeah,
So
I mean, right now, I mean, you put him in anything.
after Fast and Furious
and like working with
Sharon
Ang Lee,
Records,
you know that's just going to put him on
gonna give
another
him
level.
some weight.
Exactly. So
Because it's not like he's a terrible actor and he just plays certain types of roles.
No. If you give him, if you can try widen his thing out a bit, I mean, he can. If you want to make him give you some proper drama, he can probably do it. I mean, it's a dude that directed his own film, like he acted and directed.
Yo,
his own
Boiler Room
film.
was deep.
You know
You
what
see
I mean?
Boiler Room?
No, I haven't seen.
I think he wrote it and he directed.
Okay.
It's really cool.
Well, listen. Obviously, he has talent.
He has talent.
You know what I mean? We just want him to, like, if he can play a serious role and like knock it out the park, then it's better for him. For him. You know what I mean? So So next topic.
So there's been a picture release for Creed, played by Michael B. Jordan.
Yup.
And he plays Apollo Creed's son, and Sylvester Stallone is playing Rocky, and he's going to be training Creed. So it's a spin-off from the film, which we spoke about before in movie news, but we see a first sort of on-set picture.
Yeah, like a picture, like him and Rocky training. That was really dope. First of all,
cool.
I am really anticipating this film. I think it's going to be like a very good film. The director of Fruitvale Station is there. He worked with Michael B. Jordan before he was in Fruitvale Station. Overlooked film, very, very good.
I saw Fruitvale.
It was amazing, and like I think that like this guy is going to bring so much like deepness to the role, and I mean this is very emotional. I mean this is Rocky probably battling like cancer or some sort of disease at the same time training Apollo's son. I mean this is just like everything coming full circle. I'm a huge Rocky fan. I'm a huge fan of all the Rocky movies, and I feel that this movie is just going to be like just the final, and like I guess it can now branch off into Creed's story, and like it just
maybe
goes
that will
all
have
full.
like franchise.
Exactly. I mean, this has potential for so much more.
I can't believe they squeezed 5 or 6.
Trust man, for Rocky
from
to
Rocky
get
alone. So.
Oh man, listen man, for Rocky to get involved.
Yeah, and with Michael B. Jordan on board, who's gonna be in.
Yeah, he's gonna be.
Yeah,
he's already killing it. He's already like proving to people that he's going to be like a name to be reckoned with in one of the good young actors. And for the people, you can tell like all these good like Adam Driver, all these people they're getting these roles in big films, but they're also doing their indie films as well, which is really good. You know, expanding and broadening horizons. And for somebody like Michael B. Jordan to get the role of Apollo Creed's son, that's proper good work. So I'm looking forward to this film. That photo just teases it even more. So please just bring it on. So yeah, next topic.
So we saw a first release picture of The Thing from Fantastic Four.
That was just amazing.
And I was reading some stuff about it, and it's gonna be a lot more gritty, a lot more based in reality, sort of grounded in.
Listen, Josh Trank had an interview and they were talking, and from Josh Trank mentioned Cronenberg. I was like, yo, I'm in. You mentioned Cronenberg is Scanners. Cronenberg is just absolute sci-fi horror madness. It's gonna be a horror. Cronenberg is The Fly. Come on, he's The Fly. I mean, like this guy did some crazy horror, sci-fi mashup, and that's what this Fantastic Four is going to be. It's going to be like something scary, something sci-fi, something creepy, and yet still something heroic. You know what I mean? But it's going to be grounded. So, I mean, a lot of people like shitting on this film seriously. I'm not even shitting. I'm just like, yo, bring it on.
I think they're shitting on the film because of what we know of it from before. It's really camp and really
But the thing is, listen, the campy shit needs to take a walk. To be honest, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, give me something real. Give me something drastic. And if this guy
needs a revamp. Everything else gets revamped. Needs a revamp. This is gonna have to.
It's in need of it. And like this is good. I think this is gonna be a cut above the rest. And I think this is going to like establish the Fantastic Four now, and maybe because Fox owns them, they can start crossover with X-Men, give them that potential. So who knows? So I'm looking forward to this.
They need to, because DC's plans are looking mighty strong.
Yeah, I mean, listen, they just need to get with the program, and if this Fantastic Four works, then, you know, it will be more franchises and more money for Fox. So
definitely
they need to get on the program. So yeah.
And some more Marvel Fox related news. X-Men Apocalypse have cast Olivia Munn as Psylocke. Who's Psylocke?
So Psylocke now is this character now. She's originally British. Her name is Elizabeth Braddock, Betsy Braddock. Her brother is Captain Britain. Then she had this crazy thing where like her body got switched. And she basically got this. She still has the British accent, but she's in this Japanese woman's body, and like her power is that she's a very sharp telepath, and she can control her telepathy and create these psychic knives, like these energy blades that come out. And basically, what they do is like when she hits you with them, it feels that you've been stabbed with a knife. It tricks your brain. It's thinking that you've been stabbed, so you feel the pain of a legitimate stab, but it actually hasn't gotten cut. So it's basically just stimulates your nerves. So it's crazy. And like I think now with her character now, her like she's now more of a telekinetic more than a telepath. She goes through a lot of power changes, but it's all about mental powers for her really.
Okay.
So she's gonna be some kind of like, you know, mentally, you know, type character. Hopefully in the comics. But listen, they're casting all these mutants. One thing about X-Men has a lot of mutants. A lot of them don't have that much lines, but they serve a purpose. So she's gonna serve a purpose. Even if she probably has like 2 words, she'll probably serve a purpose.
But then let's hope like they don't do these characters like they did Storm and like.
Well,
they need to flesh them out because they need to have phase in these new characters.
But it's just too much though. They're just too many. Like when you think about X-Men, it's just too much to flesh out in 2.5 hours. If you had a 4-hour movie maybe, or if you had a series, X-Men would work perfect if it was a series of like a proper budget. You know what I mean? Like you know what I mean? Like if they had a Game of Thrones budget, X-Men would be great as a series because you can give like more characters their backstory and flesh them out more. But for a 2.5-hour movie, no fucking way, no way. So let's move on.
And then we saw some set pictures from the Jessica Jones, Luke Cage set.
Yeah.
With
so these
David
pictures,
Tennant as the purple. What's his name?
Yeah, the purple man. Yeah. Oh, listen. You see him in this purple suit. Listen. In the comics, this guy has purple skin. I don't know.
I wonder how they're gonna do that.
I don't know how they're gonna work this out in reality in this thing. But the thing is, if they don't, I would understand why, because they want to ground it in more realism. But if they do, it would make me happy. It would make me happy if this dude was literally purple. Yeah. And like, remember, he
like they make him purple, like they made what's her name, blue in X-Men.
Yeah.
You know, what's her face?
Mystique.
Yeah.
Yeah, of
They
course.
could do that
Yeah.
effect.
I mean, listen. I would love it if he's purple, but if he's just starting out as that, maybe this is just his maybe his origin story. Maybe this is how he gets his powers and gets his abilities. Maybe they're doing that for this series, setting it up.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
who knows? But
yeah,
I would really like it that he is purple. But if he's not, it doesn't matter as long as he has the abilities, as long as he has the powers, and they keep it true to that and true to his because he's a psychopath. You know, he's insane. He's a sociopath more than a psychopath, but he's just crazy. So this guy, if he does the role right, which I mean, David Tennant is a brilliant actor. He's crazy in Broadchurch. I mean, he was a Doctor Who at one point. So I mean, this guy has chops. So putting him in it, I just want to see like
it's gonna be interesting.
I just want to see like how it unfolds because listen, Daredevil is insane, and guys, we are going to do a season review of Daredevil. Irv is just a few more episodes away. And next week when we come back, it's on. We're going to talk about Daredevil. So moving on. So what's the next topic?
So I read earlier, I think that so the Wonder Woman director, who was Michelle McLaren, left, and now she's been replaced by Patty Jenkins. Now listen,
this is crazy.
This is weird. Like,
Michelle McLaren left because of creative differences, right?
Yeah.
So this is kind of weird. And this is where it gets me. Now, they pick these television directors because these people are doing movies that are going to be fitting in a cinematic universe, which means that they have to have that type of television feel because you are just directing one film in a movie that's telling a continuous story, which means that you are directing, but yet still you have to take direction as well. So that's why they're getting these TV directors because it literally you're doing a feature film TV show, more or less. So this is going to be all interconnected. So obviously they had created. I don't know what it was, but obviously it's bad. And but listen, Patty Jenkins is here. She declined Thor: The Dark World, but now she's coming on DC. Listen, she's also a brilliant TV director. She did like crazy episodes of some good shows, and her resume is there. I think she did a movie already with Charlize Theron, so she has directed a feature film already. Monster.
That was insane.
So I mean, listen, she can do it, and she's proven it. So all I'm saying is, I just want to see the movie happen, and I want to see a good female director pull it off. And obviously, listen, Warner Brothers are going to have backup plans. So if somebody drop out, somebody's going to get dropped back in.
They're still eyeing Angelina. That was news from a couple of days ago.
Yeah, but I heard that even Marvel is more eyeing Angelina now for Captain Marvel.
Oh yeah.
And they're throwing like a big bring truck of money at her door, and who knows who's going to take it. But all I'm saying is, listen, I just want a good Wonder Woman movie. I just want a good director to do it. And if they have and there are great female directors out there, if she's the one, make it happen and make a movie for all of us to be proud of, because it's the first time Wonder Woman is a female, lead. You know what I mean? Like she is going to be.
Is Wonder Woman coming out before Captain Marvel?
I don't know, but I think all the movies got pushed back since Marvel got the Spider-Man. Spider-Man because now the movie's fitting in their universe.
So they could still then, in essence,
probably beat Marvel to it. Maybe it's a possibility.
It is a possibility. Having Angelina Jolie on as the Marvel director.
If they have that, then I mean,
that
trust me, who knows? But I mean, her in her creative space, I don't know if she even wanted to do that. But who knows? If they give her enough money, maybe so, because she got kids. Everybody got kids to feed. and she's feeding a lot, and she's even doing a whole bunch of UN stuff. So who knows? Money is good. So so what? Any more topics?
Yeah. Finally, we saw the leaked trailer.
Oh my god.
Obviously, we saw the leaked trailer for Batman vs Superman.
Yeah, listen, I never wanted to do it, but listen, I did it, and listen, I'm not going to talk about it in depth. Listen, it's a leaked trailer. I saw it.
They're saying that you said the IMAX trailer hits Monday.
Yeah, and I think everything is going to be in full HD by Monday next week, so we should have all that sorted out. But as far as I'm concerned, I saw it. My whole thing on this is it wasn't really good quality, but from judging from what I saw,
you still don't get a lot of the story.
You don't really get that much, but just the beginning
and the sounds.
Yeah, and just the beginning where they're talking about like this guy is supposedly a god, and then he said and focused on the Superman sign and said false god. And then like all of a sudden you just see like some cut scenes of Superman fighting, and then all of a sudden you see just like Batman with the metal
with the
thing,
eyes
and then all of a sudden and then all of a sudden you look at it and say, can you bleed or something like that, and then I was like, oh no, this is it, something like, just say something, and listen, I think Ben Affleck is going to be a crazy Batman.
I think he's going to be a good Batman.
I think it's going to be insane, and I think this is going to be a crazy movie. It's gonna be one of the biggest movies, and if this movie don't make a billion,
like it's gonna have to live up to
so many expectations. But the thing is, listen, this movie is going to clear $1 billion. If it's good, it's going to clear. If it's good, it's going to probably reach $1 billion. If it's great, it probably might do 2. Who knows? It can probably do more. This is Batman. This is Batman versus Superman,
because something like Fast and Furious is coming close.
Yeah, but you have to think about this. Batman v Superman. This is coming out in March. Like they're starting the summer movie season in March next year. Like March next year, we're going to be watching Batman v Superman. How crazy is that? You know what I mean? That's insane. That's like almost that's less than a year away. Like we're less than a year away from the friggin' movie. So
I can't believe we're just wishing
I can't believe
away
it, you know.
just to watch this
Oh,
film.
man, you don't even understand, you know. Right now, I just can't wait. You know what I mean? 2016 can't come sooner. But listen. That's all I gotta say about that, yo. You know what I mean? I can't really say that much, but from what I got from it, I just can't wait. I just need to see it. Need to see the two on screen fighting each other. That I would do a midnight showing. I would book off in advance a day off work just so I can do the midnight show and just go to sleep and just chill. Simple. I'll just do it in advance. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to do that in advance. Like I have some holidays just left up. I'll just do it because yeah, that's it. So listen, guys. That's all the news for today. Thank you so much for viewing. Remember, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/yardyreviews. Also remember to email us at yardy.reviews@gmail.com, as well as follow us on Twitter at yardyreviews. Also remember to log on to Earth's WordPress. That's big picture small screen.wordpress.com. All the news, all the reviews on there, all the articles on there as well. So anyway, me and Earth signing out. Big up yourself.